It's time for another Dice Tower review with the Chief, Bart Brunscheen.
All right, if any of you watch Ham Tag, by the way, Chief Dice Tower, Ham Tag is half as much, twice as good. It's the war game panel that I co-host with Judd and Greg. You know that Judd says anytime you add dinosaurs to a game, you add a whole bunch of awesome. Okay, and that's what's in this. It's a kid's game. From Peaceable Kingdom, all their games are cooperative and they're designed for younger kids. And many of you know my youngest son is 6 and he has Down syndrome. So I love Peaceable Kingdom games because they allow him to interact and be part of the game. He's seen us play games. He wants to come in and I've had him, hey, roll the dice for me and stuff. But in this one, he gets to play. All this really is, they've got some real great bits that we'll go in and show you in a little bit. And it's got a memory element. So you're rolling and moving, and then you're flipping over some tiles and trying to match up the dinosaurs. There's 3 physical play plastic dinosaurs in the game. Let's look at those. Dinosaur Escape. So the rules are right there. So they're going to be that simple. Rules on a box. It is a roll and move game with a memory element done by these little fronds or whatever. This 3D volcano, I'm going to show you in a bit. It's really cool. I've got it laying on its side here, as well as little toy plastic dinosaurs. Triceratops, I think, Brontosaurus, and I forget what the scaly fella is. Somebody's saying it right now. They're saying, I know what that is. All right, but this will stand up normally, so you're going to have this thing growing and getting bigger. These little tiles here, they're going to have what you're searching for. So real quick, you roll the die, you end up with just, well, if you get the volcano, you're going to actually take and add to the volcano itself. And my boys love putting this together. So this volcano starts to blow up, starts to burst. That's going to be a problem. No, okay, there it is. All right, but let's say it's my turn. I can roll, I get a 2. I can move any one of these dinosaurs I want. Now the goal, they all start on their little footprints, by the way. I'm going to leave them on their sides here, just so you can see them, and whoop, okay. So they all start there. The goal is to simply move, and once you get into their temperate zone, you can pick one of these, reveal it to the group. It's a cooperative game. The idea is to find your dinosaurs matching picture, and once you do, they are joined on this little island and they get to escape from the volcano. So if I came on here, I could simply pick and say, well, there we go. Whoops, well, that's not going to be him. But now I know as I move around clockwise, this little fella is definitely going to want to get in here, flip that over, and when he does, boom, they will end up down here. Now again, he would have to come all the way up, but that would be the idea. There's some things, most of these are benign. There's a shell, a little prehistoric shell, means absolutely nothing. Here's a little bunch of eggs, salamander. Just to show you, I kind of pre-staged these. So over here, you've actually got the Triceratops. Now there is this cool thing though, you've got a T-Rex. And if you end up getting the T-Rex, all the dinosaurs have to move back. So if he was here, they all have to move back towards the closest footprint that they'd be on. So it just backs them up a little bit. But it's simply a memory game and then trying to get them on there before this volcano is completely built all the way up to the top. And once it is, you get this super cool boom. Now, of course, you've got a lot of randomness because it's simply a die roll, but check this out. My boys love this. Volcano blows. If you do not get all 3 of the dinosaurs rescued off to this nice little side island here, let's call it Madagascar. If you don't get them off to there, you lose the game, you play again. When we sit down again, I play this with both Bo and Seth. Seth has Down syndrome, so we're working on roll and move and basic memory. So love the 3D nature of it. This thing, when it blows up, it feels like it blew up. I may use this in other games. I don't know when, I don't know why. Well, I know why, it's cool. So, Peaceful Kingdom, Dinosaur Escape, cooperative game. Like I said, simple roll and move, 3D element, and memory.
So if you want an accessible game that you put on the board that the kids can enjoy and have fun with and rescue the dinosaurs to save them from this volcano. The volcano, is that not gorgeous? I love the 3D volcano. I actually had a buddy come over and say, I might want to use that in an actual game I have, because that explosive volcano is awesome. And it is. My boy, my older one, Bo 8, loves putting it together. When we're playing, I can't put it together. He's like, I got it. All right. And yes, randomness. We lost one. I don't know what was going on. We rolled the volcano like 8 times. Boom, boom, boom. I know it only goes to 6 if I remember right, but we rolled it and the game was over in 5 minutes. And we're like, okay, we get to play again. So when we sit down and play this, we'll play it 2, 3, 4 times. And then what happens is usually Seth or Bo kind of goes, all right, let's do something else. Love it, love it, love it. It's tactile, it's playful. That 3D volcano hammers at home, all right? Dinosaur escape game, Peaceable Kingdom. If you got youngsters or, you got kids that have never been exposed to gaming and you want to work on turn order or cooperation, memory element, simple roll and move. I mean, these are some of the things I'm working on with Seth. Peaceable Kingdom, check them out. Their whole line's pretty good, but this one has little toy dinosaurs, as you've seen. Boop. See you guys, Chief.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.